So today I want to talk about positivity, right? Being positive, obviously, in my opinion, I don't get why anybody would say it's a bad thing. It's very much a good thing. But what I don't understand, or what I would like to see more often, there's a group of you, there's one YouTuber in particular, um, and he's always preaching your positivity, positivity, positivity. Like I said, nothing wrong with that at all. But you also have to be realistic too. So, what do I mean by that? Stay positive, but be realistic. So, you have a goal or something you want to accomplish, and you know they tell you, shoot was it shoot for the stars, land on the moon, things like that. Nothing wrong with that. But don't dream of something so wild that you know it can't be done. You know what I mean? Like, don't actually try to go to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Just be realistic with being realistic about things. This doesn't mean you're being negative. For example, a lot of times when maybe a man might hit on a woman or might want to holler at a woman, a lot of us men use terms like "she's out of our league," "she's out of my league." Well, a lot of other men would say, "Well, such ain't nobody out of my league. Ain't nobody out of my league." No, they're you pretty much know kind of who. I mean, it's all contingent upon certain things. You never know who really likes you or what type of woman likes you. Or, you never really know that until you approach and things like that. But you kind of get an idea of who kind of likes you. You know, so don't think that saying what this woman I think is a little too far out of my league, or what, I'm not qualified just yet for this job, or I'm not ready to do this just yet. Don't think that that's you being negative, because it's not. It's not you being negative, admitting that you're not ready for something quite just yet, or admitting that this might not be. I may have bit off more than I can chew. Things like that. So just be positive, but when it's time to admit, I guess not really defeat, but when it's time to admit, I guess Eminem said it the best. He said in that song "Till I Collapse," he said, "While you're in it, try to get as much shit as you can. When your run is over, just admit when it's at its end." You know, I don't know. Like I said, there's a YouTuber. His name's Timothy Ward, and he's always like, oh, we gotta be positive, be positive, be positive. Positive thinking is not going to solve everything. As a matter of fact, positive thinking without positive action or any sense of real direction is not going to solve anything. I used to remember when I was a kid in school. I still to this day suck at math. But I remember being a kid in school, and I would take a test, and I would take a math test, right, on Friday. As soon as I come home, one of my parents hit you with that dumbass question. Oh, how'd you think you did? Well, I think I did all right. Then come Monday, I get a fucking F, and they look at me. You said you did all right. I'm like, no, I said I thought I did all right. Well, he said, well, you got to be positive. You can't, if you say you think you did all right, that means you did all right. I'm like, well, the result is the result. There's no amount of positive thinking that can change something once it's been put in motion. You know, like once you take a test and you turn that motherfucker in, that's it. You praying and wishing and hoping that once that teacher probably graded that test on Friday, and everybody went home. That teacher graded that test, right? So while you was at home hanging out with your friends or watching cartoons or just you know chilling, laying up with whatever, that teacher wrote a big ass F on that paper. You got an F. You didn't adequately study for it. And don't think that all the praying over the weekend is going to change that. No. Come Monday, if you got parents that give a shit about grades and shit, you get an ass whooping because you got an F. You know? So that's all. That's kind of, you know, what I want to say. Don't be so. And I get why the YouTubers do. I get why they do it because it's so much. Being negative is almost kind of like the default in the world. Like if you think about it, really, being negative is like, or not being. Well, negativity is kind of. It's like you think about how easy it is to get into a negative mindset about something. Think about how easy it is for somebody to throw you off of your game with just a few little words. Think about how easy it is to hear a song and think about a dead relative or an ex. You know, just think about how easy that is. And think about how hard it is to really get up out of that positive mindset or get out of that negative mindset into a positive one, right? So with so much negativity going on and in the media, you know, in the news, hell, with your parents, you know, don't be afraid or don't. Like I said, I understand why they do it because I guess you're trying to like counter. I guess you're trying to counteract it. You know, like well, it's so much negative. There's got to be so much positive. And I get, yeah, there shouldn't be an imbalance. But at the same time, we have to be realistic. There's nothing wrong with being pragmatic, dogmatic, whatever you want to say. There's nothing wrong with that. And don't think that because, well, you know, I don't think I did too good. Oh man, be positive. I mean, I have a positive attitude. I'm being real. About, I'm being honest about what I think the outcome will be. You know what I mean? So, I guess I'll just title this video, be positive, but be realistic. You know? Let me know what you think. I'm out.